I'm coming down to the end of Mary's amazing Dignity panel quilt right here. Do be sure and follow the arrow down below. Takes you to more videos of this exact same quilt getting stitched out with other tips and ideas that I share over there. And I do love to do that. Mostly I just want to share a new idea, a new tip, a new thought in every video, so be sure and follow them, and that way you will be able to see what the various tips are. Now when you go back and look at Dignity, you'll see right here, it literally says Dignity right here. This is an actual statue in South Dakota that is a gorgeous Native American woman, and she has a big kind of a shawl behind her with all of these diamonds in the royal blue and the turquoise. Mary's done an amazing job to recreate that in her corners here, each of them with the cornerstones with the LaMoyne star. Very nicely done. Super impressed. And I want to show you how with the ends of the points, she's in about a 1/4 of an inch. That's great, because then when she puts the binding on, it will allow this point to still be able to stick out. The same thing would have happened along here, because she obviously has a seam allowance, and yet she still is showing the points. That means that the point ended at about a 1/4 of an inch in from the edge of the actual block in order to be able to preserve the points. So yes, you should have a 1/4 of an inch left over whenever you're doing a half square triangle, flying geese, LaMoyne star, etc., so that you have a place for the other seam to be able to go. The design I'm putting on here is a new fabulous one. It's called Ocean Waves. It's going to be great for an amazing amount of quilts, and you can see how nicely it's going with this. We're talking about the wind blowing. She's standing tall. The statue is standing tall in front of everybody. This is the wind blowing past her. I did my fantastic variegated right here, which incorporates the colors of her LaMoyne star and of her skirt and cape right here. Now I also want to show you the backing right here. I actually put together in order to be able to create a backing for this, and it was only just barely big enough, but I knew that it would work out. Well, I saved fabrics along the way. These are some leftovers from bindings that I've done in the past, so I just have them, I saved them. I've stitched that onto the top and the bottom so that I have something to be able to grip with my red snapper, so that I was able to use the full length of the backing. You can see I've got maybe 2 inches left, possibly, maybe a little bit less than that. But by attaching those leaders onto the top and the bottom, that gave me the ability to use the entirety of the backing for the quilt itself. I've used a wonderful ocean blue on the back, and that'll be a lovely design for it right here. Questions or thoughts? Pop them down below. Let's start a conversation. I'm really excited to see your quilt at the Quilting Studio.